Hey guys, Dave here from Wolf of the Wild Survival. We're doing another video for Trailer Trash Tuesdays, which unfortunately is the only videos that I've been doing. And I do apologize for that. I'm back to work. I've been quite busy. I just have not had enough time to really get into the woods and do very much. It's also getting sort of into the autumn where I live, and it's getting darker like just earlier and earlier every day, which cuts down on the amount of time that I have available to me, especially being a night shift worker. So, you know, that kind of sucks a little bit. But I'm going to do something today that I've kind of neglected in the past. I've kind of brought it up here and there, and that's my camp food. And I'm getting sort of near the end of my MREs, and I'm going to be going to freeze-dried almost exclusively. But I'd like to do at least a couple of videos on the MREs that I have in the past used quite a lot, and probably still will here and there. So today I have an MRE from Meal Kit Supply, which I'm pretty sure is a Canadian MRE, and it is beef ravioli in meat sauce. So, do I have a knife on me? No, I don't. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a knife, and I'm going to get my pills over here, because I'm lactose intolerant and gluten intolerant. So I have to have some digestive enzymes in order to eat this. So, give me a second, and I will get everything I need to open this up and start preparing it, and I'll show you what's inside. Alright. Open it up. Have a quick look. Okay, we got our beef ravioli and meat sauce. That's our main entree. And we have some crackers. And some grape jelly. Some hot sauce. And, oh, my absolute favorite, the lemon lime, Gatorade powder, or carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder. We've got our flameless heater. And we have our milk chocolate cocoa beverage, hot chocolate basically. We have chocolate pudding. I guess that's the dessert. We have our peripherals package. And we have Zapple sauce. Not apple, Zapple, which is a applesauce enhanced with maltodextrin for increased performance. And then we have the Nutritional Facts ingredients and whatever, mostly the entree. And then the 5 R's for optimal recovery. Replenish energy, replenish fluids, refuel regularly, rest and recover for the next mission. Timing is critical. Eat and drink within 30 to 60 minutes after physical activity. Your recovery meal, your carbohydrate should be 80 to 120 grams. Your protein should be 15 to 25 grams. And your fluids should be 16 to 32 ounces. Plan ahead, carry ration components with you for quick recovery. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys real quick what I'm looking at here. Okay. And then there's all the nutritional facts and the ingredients. That's an awfully large list of ingredients, I have to say. And it says that it contains egg, milk, soy, and wheat. Okay, I've got some water boiled there now too, so that'll help with some of these drinks. Oh, wait a minute. With possibly a drink, or possibly some, when you have a Alright, we got a spoon, a napkin, salt and pepper, and a fresh nap. So the good news is there's actually no coffee in this, which is just fine by me. Okay. So you want the main entree, the nutritional information, which is actually a sleeve kind of idea, the flameless heater, and some water. Just regular water. Doesn't have to, you don't have to boil it, you don't have to do anything. It's just how this thing works. Alright. So, take this here. Now, there is do not overfill. Above those two lines, sort of somewhere in between those. That's pretty important, and it really doesn't take much. Like, just a couple of dribbles. There we go. Now we take our entree, stick it into the sleeve, and just set that off to the side for a little bit and just let it heat up. Okay, now four ounces of water, which is about 1/6 of a canteen cup. All of this stuff can be kind of prepared in its own package. You don't need to create dishes. I'm just doing it basically to show you guys more or less what it's going to look like, or, you know, kind of whatever. Salt, pepper, hot sauce. We'll just move that to the side. And say that's probably close. I guess I'll have to invest in a measuring cup for the trailer. Well, I hear the flameless ration heater working. Now, a lot of the time, you don't get two desserts. You get like an entree and kind of a side dish. And the side dish is usually something like Santa Fe rice and beans in these meal kit supplies. At least in my experience. So, pretty lucky that I got Zapple sauce and chocolate pudding. All right. Now, 12 ounces of water. You put it into this pouch, 12 ounces of water into this pouch, and you shake it for 30 seconds, firmly holding top of the pouch. We're just going to put it into a cup here. Whoop. My table's clean. Probably around that much. That and this thing here is actually pretty awesome because, and why they don't do this more often, I don't know, but it's almost like a little canteen on its own. So it's got a Ziploc at the top. So you open it up and you fill to the fill line, or approximately, and then you Ziploc it closed and shake it vigorously. Now I'm just gonna put it into a cup. Like I say, give you guys an idea what we're doing, what we're working with. And I boiled some water on the stove just over here. So I'm just gonna go over and actually grab another spoon here, just to stir. Now the Zapple sauce actually is gonna, it's really, I don't even, it's not quite a liquid, but it's pretty darn close. It's really soupy. So I think I'm just going to leave that in the package and just eat it out of the package normally. There. Crackers with grape jelly. And oh, jeez. Ow. Okay. That's going to take a couple of more minutes. So we're going to shut her down right now, let that heat up, and then I'll get back to you when it's ready. All right. It's been a few more minutes. I don't know, 5, 6. Doesn't actually say how long to leave that, but then again, I guess that's a variable. It's quite hot though. Pretty hot. All right, let's just do that and. Looks like mini raviolis. Yep. All right. So we have our main entree, our Zapple sauce, crackers and grape jelly, our pudding, and then our drinks. And just to help out the whole process, I guess, there's hot sauce and salt and pepper. Got to take my dairy digestive supplement, which I'm not even sure is necessary. Maybe with the hot chocolate. I'm not sure about the pudding, to be honest. There might not be anything actual. Oh, wait a minute. No, it said something about dairy on the thing there. So yeah, I need to take my dairy supplement and my gluten digestive enzyme. Oh. Okay, I don't know what flavor they were going for on those gluten cutters, but well, whatever flavor they were going for, they failed. Alright, good thing that's not the taste test for the video. Well. Okay, I think first of all I'm going to try the grape jelly and crackers. I've seen it in strawberry, I think apple. I've seen cheese spreads. I think blackberry's probably my favorite. I don't know if I've ever actually had the grape or not. I don't think I've actually had the grape yet. Oh, that's... Okay, there's some solid jam. The rest of it's just liquid. The grape jelly's okay. Once you get past all the liquid and you get into the solid. I like that. It, pretty much makes the crackers edible because, to be honest, the crackers aren't very good in these things. Not in this brand, at least. Grape jelly is definitely a bonus. Okay. Ravioli in meat sauce. That's actually pretty good. It's not too bad for prepackaged food that could be as much as 5 years old. That's not bad at all. All right, let's try. Put pepper on it. Now, salt. I'm not really a salt guy. Sometimes, maybe it's okay, but for the most part, I don't really eat that much salt, so I'm just going to put that off to the side. I'm not going to bother putting that in the MRE. Mix up some of this pepper. The pepper does definitely add something to it. That's not bad. Now, let's try some hot sauce. So that's basically Tabasco. Or the Louisiana hot sauce. It basically smells like tobacco or the Louisiana hot sauce. Add a package of that. And honestly, it looks like you'd get a little bit more food than that in that package. But once you put it in a bowl, it really doesn't look like that much. Yeah, that's your standard Tabasco or Louisiana hot sauce, whatever. It definitely adds to the MRE. I wouldn't say it's very spicy at all. Unless you're not a spicy food person, then maybe, yeah. I like it. I'd have to say that if I had to live on this for a while, you probably wouldn't hear any complaints out of me. I'm sure some people would skip the hot sauce and add the salt. I think the hot sauce really adds to the whole thing. Okay. Let's try some of this, well, I mean, I've had it before, but yeah, the lemon lime. Oh. I'm not much of a sports drink kind of guy generally, but I do really enjoy this lemon lime. The orange isn't bad either. I've seen it in orange and grape and I don't know, a couple other ones, but I really, really like the lemon lime. Okay. Yeah, looks like the pudding has set. Let's see if I did this right. It looks right. Yeah. Oh, that's good. It's chocolate, of course, it's good. I've seen it in chocolate and vanilla. I'm not a vanilla guy. I don't really like vanilla, but I like my chocolate. And because they don't give you a whole lot of grape jelly, you could probably just have crackers with the If you put the crackers into the chocolate pudding for a little while and maybe let them soften up, that might just... It kind of reminds me of that chocolate cream pie. And maybe, if the crackers are in the chocolate long enough to soften up, it'll be even more. So I'm going to put some in. I'm going to have some of this hot chocolate. This can be done hot or cold, by the way. I just made it hot. I put a little bit too much water in it, and it's about half this cup. So a little bit less than that would have been good. But it's still not bad. And actually, I'm sure I'm not getting the full effect of any chocolate from here because of the chocolate that I just ate too. But that's pretty good. Okay, let's... no, not quite yet. Zapple sauce. This was actually kind of a big thing when I was a kid. It didn't last very long, I don't think. It was around for a little while and then it was gone. I guess it didn't do as well as they thought maybe it would. But I guess they got other contracts to put it into use for military or prepping type stuff. So So if you've never had Zapple sauce, it's way more watered down than your typical applesauce. But if you think about, say, the difference between like a regular juice and then a sports drink juice, the sports drink seems to have like a bit more of a tang to it, kind of a particular kind of flavor to them. Applesauce is kind of the same thing. It's very, very similar to applesauce, but it just has that kind of particular flavoring that you kind of get in a lot of those vitamin enhanced things. It's almost like energy bars. You eat like a cereal bar or a granola bar or whatever, and I mean, you know, they're all pretty good, but then you get into like the energy bars where they take a whole bunch of sort of vitamins and goodness and they try to pack it into a bar, and they all kind of seem to have a very, very similar taste and kind of a noticeable aftertaste. Similar here, kind of. Back to the chocolate pudding with the crackers in it. Because I don't want them to get so soggy that, you know, they're gross. But, they're still crunchy. I don't know. Maybe there's not a lot of moisture in this to soak up, but the crackers don't really seem to soak up moisture all that well, actually. But it is somewhat reminiscent of that. I think it's a graham cracker crust, and then they put the chocolate cream pie over top. Kind of, it is reminiscent of that. So that's pretty good. And it's also a good way to actually get these things into you and, you know, utilize them for the carbs and whatever enrichment they put into them. Because alone they don't taste very good at all. It's kind of like eating cardboard. Mmm. Okay, so the grape jelly actually was pretty good. I hadn't had that before in the MREs. I have seen them, but it's usually my buddies that get them, and they never want to trade me for whatever I have, which fine. But the crackers are not they're not very good alone. With a lot of grape jelly, they're pretty good, and it actually works very well in the chocolate pudding. The chocolate pudding, huge thumbs up for me. I really, really, really like that. I don't even really know what to compare it to. It's very, very chocolatey. It's better than most chocolate puddings that I've had. This particular MRE supply, just wherever they get it from, for powdered chocolate pudding, it's awesome. The hot chocolate or chocolate beverage, hot or cold, it's really good. Even watered down a little, it still works really, really well. And I've had this before, and I had it where I was able to measure it a little bit better. I didn't bring a measuring cup or a Nalgene container or anything for some reason. I don't know why, but I just didn't. But I really, really like the hot chocolate. Once again, I'm not a sports drink guy, but I do like this. The lemon lime is probably the absolute best. I'm really, really happy with this whole meal. This applesauce, you could break down the MRE, have your meal, not even open this, slide it into your cargo pocket, your back pocket, whatever, and save this for a snack for later. And I mean, it's nice and refreshing, and it's really good. And it's a nice portable snack. It really is. I like that. The main entree. It is good. But I've had raviolis before. Everything from Chef Boyardee to handmade by like a lady who knows what she's doing. This is a little bit bland. It actually gets an awful lot from the pepper packet and the hot sauce. It really kind of enhances it up because it is a little bit lacking otherwise. I generally carry what I call my spice kit. Whenever I camp and I bring stuff like this, I have a little spice kit. And I will use that to enhance some of the flavors of some of these things as well because, it is preserved, prepackaged food. It is going to lose flavor over time. That being said, for a prepackaged, preserved meal, that I didn't even look for a date. This could be as much as 5 years old. I honestly, I should have done that, but I don't know. It's not bad. I could eat that. I've had way worse than that from restaurants. So, all in all, the MRE from Meal Kit Supply, which was the beef ravioli in meat sauce, is a thumbs up for me. I there's really the only thing that I didn't really enjoy all that much was the crackers, but you put it in the pudding and it's just fine. There's really nothing wrong with this meal. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys for this video. I'm going to finish the rest of my meal and kind of enjoy it off camera. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed watching me mow down a little bit of food. I don't know. Some people do, some people don't. If you don't, hey, I apologize. But, there's so much to watch on YouTube. Is it really worth, complaining about? So, you guys have a good one. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay wild.